Concord is a family-owned company, and it's most important today when it means a lot when we're selling the family home, and that is what we are doing today. Paul Milkovic, our sales manager from Rain & Concord, has been looking after this property during the marketing campaign, and we thank our vendors for their instructions. Also from our team today is of course Joe Lombardo, first on my right, Anthony Picasso in the middle, and Michael Carboni as well. So if you've got any last minute questions, anything that you need to know, grab one of them, and one of them would be able to assist you, I'm sure. Terms and conditions are on display there. They're the standard terms and conditions. Whether you go to an auction in Glebe, Galarganbone or anywhere else in New South Wales, they are the standard terms and conditions. Importantly, we must have a reserve price. Put a big tick on that. Paul's given it to me, and I don't think we'll have any trouble at all getting to it. Our vendors, after 45 years, have priced the property to sell today. If you're thinking of holding back with your bidding, don't, because I don't use the words on the market, so bid up or potentially risk missing out. If you're thinking about buying it in somebody else's name, you should have told us that already, but it's not too late. Come and see us if that's a last rush of blood to the head, but you need to be able to tell us who you're bidding for, and if it's not yourself, you need to tell us now. And finally, on the fall of the hammer, or the hand in this particular case, you must be in a position to sign a contract, put down a 10% deposit. There is no cooling off period. The auctioneer can refuse to accept any bid, which in the auctioneer's opinion is not in the best interest of the vendor. So all very straightforward, buyers. Don't hold back. If you think you can hold back till the very last moment and then make a bid, in a big crowd like this, I may miss seeing you, and the responsibility is for you to make yourselves known to me, not me to be able to see you out of the corner of my eye. 28 Winifred Crescent in Blacktown, of course, is the property. It is, of course, being offered with vacant possession. 42 days is the contract. Look, a good contract from what I could see. All the necessary documentation is there, and with your permission, I won't go through and read it cover to cover, but no doubt if you're here and you're bidding today, you've satisfied yourselves and rely upon your own inquiries. All the documentation that I needed to see was there. Copy of the title particulars, copy of the plan, copy of the zoning certificate, and the water board and drainage diagrams are also there, and they are there if anybody would like to have a last minute look at that. Any questions? No, thank you. Mr. Maloney, if I can just give you that, thank you. So buyers, this is what it's all about. It's a Blacktown location in this pocket here. We call it the recreation pocket because you've got the netball courts, you've got the swimming pool just moments away that way. You've got good quality homes, of course, within walking distance. It's a decent walk up the hill, but it's a within walking distance location to the Blacktown CBD and West Point, of course, and the station. So this is what's important. You only have to stand in the rear garden area or even in the front, and you'd see how close you are to everything. Blacktown Hospital is within eye shot of you, so that is good. And if I just stop talking for a moment, you'll understand what a good and quiet location it is. It's on the high side, it's got great property surrounding it, and that's the way to buy property in real estate. That is the way to buy it. Don't just buy this home, you're buying this home and the rest of the neighbourhood comes with you. So let me get things underway. Hello, good schools locally too, aren't there? There's some great schools locally, and buyers, this is what it's all about. Family, good locations, and being offered today a property, I think, at a very, very reasonably set reserve price. So I can't do it without your assistance. Somewhere in the sixes, I would have thought, to start me. Paul, Anthony, Joe, Michael, you'll know your people better than I will. Where do I look to for an opening start, an opening bid, an opening offer? Nice, good frontage to it. Probably looks good, presents well, and it's the loved family home after 45 years. So where do we go for an opening start? Somewhere in the what? Sixes? Somewhere in the sixes, I would have thought. Who's got 600 to start me? 600 to make me an opening start. You tell me then, what's it worth? Pretty simple equation. I've come here to sell it, you've come here to buy it. Looking for that opening start, that opening bid, that opening offer. Where do we go? Looking for it. Calling for an opening bid. Calling for an opening start. 5 what then? 5 what? 580? May I say that? Where do we go? For an opening bid, opening offer. You tell me. Somewhere in those sorts of figures, I would have thought every day of the week. Buyers, looking on, there's plenty of registration, so don't think you're the only one here, please. This is it, your opportunity to buy up. Milko, you tell me whenever the gun is ready. I'm ready. Start the firing order. Where do we go? For an opening bid, an opening start.
575.
Thank you, number 8. Thank you, 575. I've got it as an opening start. 575 as an opening start, and I thank you for that. 600, thank you, sir. May I say 600? Thank you, number 7. $600,000, he said. 600. That was the quickest 575 you've ever spent in your life. 600,000 is right beside you now at 6. At the 6. At the 6. At the 6. Now, you're not allowed to talk to other buyers, but you just need to know that he's right there beside you. At $600,000. At $600,000. Wait to see. 620. May I do that? May I go straight there? Where do we go, ma'am and sir? 600. I've got it now. At 600,000. That's bidder number 7. At $600,000. 620, if I may I do that now?
605.
Okay, all right, I'll accept that. Five's a fair figure. 605, 605, 605, 605, 610? 610, you tell me. Somewhere here, you tell me. Ready when you are. 605, I've got it now. At 605, waiting and looking on. At 605 for the first. 605 for the second.
610.
610. What is your number, please?
3.
Hello, number 3. I thought you just had it upside down. I thought you were an 8 there for a minute. Thank you. 610, 610, 610 on bid now. 610, 615, 615. First hand up in the air. 615, 88. Thank you. 615, 615. I don't mind the 5s as long as they're quick. 620, 620, 620. You tell me. 615. I have it right there in the middle at $615,000. 615 is what I'm bid. 620 to make the next bid. 620. Yes or no? 620, thank you, number 8. 620 is what I'm bid at $620,000. 620, 620 is what I'm bid now. 25 is the next bid, yes or no? Haven't forgotten you there, number 7. 620 is what I'm bid at $620,000. Look at it, buyers, ready to move into a lovely home at $620,000. 620 for the first call, about 556 square metres or thereabouts. 620. For the second, 625, 625, 630, 630, thank you, number 8, 630. That's number 8, isn't it? Thank you, 630. 630 is what I'm bid now at 630,000. 630, waiting to see. 630, 630, 630, 630 is bidder number 8, no mistakes. 630. And a 5 there, Mr. Lombardo? Yes or no? 635. Thank you, 88. 635. 635. 635 is what I'm bid now. 40? You tell me. 640 if I may. May I do that now? 635 is bidder number 88. No mistakes. $635,000. Bidder number 88, right there in the middle. Not you 8. Not you number 3. Waiting on now. Anything I need to know about over here? Waiting and looking on. May I make the 640? May I do that now? 635 is right there in the middle. 640? You tell me, whenever you're ready. At 635, are we done? Finished. Anyone else quickly? 635, right there in the middle. First. 640. Hello. 640, Mr. Picasso. Thank you. Bidder number 23. 640. 640. 640 is what I'm bid now. If you're thinking about it, it beat you by a millisecond. 640. Bidder number 23. New start. $640,000. 640. Quality homes surround you. That's the way to buy property. 640. 645, sir? Can we do it? 645? What do you think? Hey?
45.
Thank you. 645. 645. 645. 50 if I may there, Mr. Picasso or anyone else. $645,000. 645. 645. Any other direction I should be looking in? $645,000. That's with your people there, Mr. Lombardo. At $645,000. 645. 645. Are we done? Any further bid? 645. The moment of truth. Anything more? 650, may I make you, or 650 on the fence, or anywhere else quickly. 645, calling once, calling twice. Anyone else? 5 more, 650. Thank you for that, 650. 650 over here, bidder number 2. No surprises there. Ready, watching me and watching you. $650,000. Now, everyone comes to an auction with a round figure in mind. Sometimes all you've got to do is tip it over. All they've done is beaten you to the round figure first. $650,000. Like on eBay, sometimes all you've got to do is go one more and you might get it. 655 might be the way to do it there. $650,000. Bids on my left at 650. Waiting to see where we go from here. 650. Anything more over there, Mr. Picasso, Mr. Lombardo, or anywhere else? 650 it is. Bids on my left. Anything more, sir?
53.
53, thank you. 653. 653. 653. 653. Take the two if it helps. 655. May I do that now? 650. They want it just as much as you do. 653. 653. Here it is. Great location. 653. 653. Where do we go? 653. Where do we go? Anything more? Another two from you, ma'am, sir, or anyone else? Go two, thank you. 655. 655. 655. 655. Where do we go? 655 is on my left. Bidder number two. $655,000. 655. 655. You just walk down the street through the country. Say thank you. If it was your home, you'd want me to take a while there.
57.
Thank you. Thank you, Joe. 657. 660, may I do that now? If it was your home, you'd say, yeah, take your time. 657, 657, 657, wait for you now. At 657, $657,000, waiting on and looking on. 657, can you make a better bid? You tell me. $657,000. 58. 23, isn't it? 23, thank you. 658, 658. Now, there's still three of you here in high contention. At 658. 60, may I do that now and promise yourself it's your last, or over there? Might be the way to do it. Might be the way to do it. $658,000. 658, 658, 658. Where do we go? Here it is. 658. Can you make a better bid over there? It's not you, 88. Thank you. Not you, number 8. Not you, haven't forgotten you over there. Right? 23 in the driveway. 658,000. Thank you, Mr. Cavani. Thank you. $658,000. It's right there at $658,000. Anything more over there, Joe? 658. Okay. In a moment, I think you're going to have to make some quick decisions. But at 658. $658,000, giving you all a moment to think about it before I confirm some instructions. Thank you, 658. Now, where do I go? Who else do I look to before we can put it to our vendors? Let them make the decision. $658,000, 658. Just bear with us for a moment. 658. Sir? Not you over there. He's tipped it in on another $1,000 bill, and he said, I want to be on top here. $658,000, 658. I would have thought of another two, and you'd promise yourself it's your last after that.
Phil, 660.
660, thank you.
Bid 88.
Bidder number 88, $660,000. 660 is what I'm bid. $660,000. 660. Now, Mr. Picasso, anything more over there? 660. Mr. Cavani, anything? Hello, ma'am. Anything more? 660. Thank you. $660,000. Waiting. Just confirming. You sure, sir? Anything more? Mr. Milkovic, my instructions. Thank you.
Let's sell it, Phil.
We're selling. This property will be sold. Should there not be another bid, this property will change hands. Or like they used to say on those TV shows, it's on the market, it's going to be sold. It's going to be sold at 660, unless there's a change of mind over there. Costs you $1,000 to look, $1,000 in front, or better. Or better. Bigger, stronger bids might be the way to do it. $660,000. Nothing more? Well, thank you. Anything more here? 62, thank you. 2 for 2. 662. 662 is on my left-hand side. Look, it's an attractive home. I wouldn't hold back.
63?
63. 64? The $64,000 question is, can we make another bid? 663. We're fine tuning it now, aren't we? 663. 64 if you wish. Happy to go there. We never stop trying for our vendors. $663,000. 663. Bids over there. Bidder number 88. Haven't forgotten you there. 23. Haven't forgotten you over there on the fence. 663. Going to be sold. Fair warning to all parties. Anyone? 64. 664. They want it just as much as you do, sir, and why not? It's a great home. 665.
65.
Thank you. 66. Look, that'd look good in the checkbook, wouldn't it? Hey, 665. 665. 665. Another 1,000 to look, yes or no? You tell me. 665. But my instructions are to sell 665. For the first time in 45 years, it's going to change hands at $665,000. 66. Thank you. I'm getting the hang of this now, aren't I? 666. And 7, if you wish. Or better, or stronger. 666. That was a one moment, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
Thank you. I get it. Thank you. 666. 666. 666.
668.
Thank you. 668. Just got your card confirming it, thank you. 69, if you wish, or 70. Let them know you want it just as much as they do. $668,000. 668. Here we go. Here for outright sale. This property will be sold. Anything more? Anything more? 668. 70. Thank you. 670. 670 is the bid now at 670. $670,000. 670, the bid's on my left-hand side. You've got to fight hard for the good ones, and this is a good one. $670,000. 670 is what I'm bid. $670,000. Bid's on my left-hand side. At
72, Phil?
Thank you. 72. 72. 70. No, all right, well, thank you. $672,000. No last-minute surprises over there, is there? 672. 672, waiting and looking on. 672 is in the driveway with bidder number 88, not you 23, not you in front. Anything more, ma'am and sir? $673,000. Just confirming that, Milko. 673? I think it's
72.
72, my apologies. 73 if you wish. Can we do it? Okay. Auctioneers are always thinking ahead, aren't we? Thank you. 672 to 3 if you wish. Before I sell. You sure? All right. Well, thank you for your bidding. 672, 672, 672. Waiting for you now at 672 in the driveway. No mistakes. Fair warning. That's with your people there, Mr. Lombardo, at $672,000. Calling once, going to be sold, going once. Thank you for your bidding. 672, going twice. Last chance. Anyone else quickly? Third and final call at $672,000. Going. Gone. Congratulations, $672,000. Commiserations and thank you to our underbidders, thank you to our vendors, thank you to everybody who participated today. All the best from Raymond and Concord. This is a team that works for you anywhere in Sydney, so if you're thinking of selling, please come and have a chat to the team.